pleased to be joined by Brooks Koepka. Brooks, thanks for making a little time for us. Welcome to your first Ryder Cup. You've essentially had a spot secured for most of the summer. You were in a really comfortable spot there. So when did your preparations for this week begin? I know you battled an injury, but when you were back healthy, when did the preparations begin mentally and physically for you to be here this week?
2 years ago when qualification started, I think that was kind of the preparation. I think that was the main goal, was to make the Ryder Cup team and to be a part of this team. I think it's especially important for me, you know, obviously starting in Europe, being over there, you heard about it just about every week. You know, guys were just jabbing you, having fun, but it's been on my mind for a while, and you know, it's nice to be here.
As the lone rookie on the team for a while there, were you a little bit relieved when they added Ryan Moore and you at least had someone to commiserate with?
Yeah, I guess it's nice to have another rookie going through the same thing, same feelings, stuff like that. But you know, just to be here is incredible. It's been a long journey, and it's fun to finally be here instead of watching.
It's been kind of windy the first 2 days here, and it's projected, at least forecast, for that to calm down. How difficult is it to prepare in this, you know, 25, 30, 35 mile an hour winds when there's a good chance that there won't be much wind on the weekend?
It's fine. You're getting to see the whole golf course, I guess you could say. You know, you're hitting in some spots you probably won't be hitting into, and you know, moving the tees around could be big. You might be in the same spots if it's into the wind and they're moving the tees up, things like that. But you know, when you're playing with four other guys or three other guys too, so you see a bunch of different shots. You see a bunch of different situations guys can be on, whether the left side might be a little better than the right or vice versa, whatever. You really get to see it's nice playing with three other guys and that are going to be a part of the team that you could be playing with and really get to know this golf course. But it'll be nice when these winds die down. I know that.
It's a good chance. All right, let's hit the floor here. Let's start with number 4, please.
Hi, Brooks. Playing in your first Ryder Cup, how comfortable have you been in the environment so far? And has playing with guys like Ricky, Phil, and Jimmy helped that at all?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, all those guys have played. They've been a part of a Ryder Cup, so it's they've kind of helped me on what to expect and how things are going, and it's cool. You know, to be around guys like Phil and you know, obviously Ricky. He's pretty much the same age as me, and he's gone through it. So it's fun to be around those guys. I mean, we're joking, having a good time, but yet at the same time, we're getting our work done and really enjoying it.
Let's go straight back. Number 3, please.
Hi, Brooks. 2 questions. Are there any members of Team Europe who you got to know particularly well when you were on the European tour? And second question, while you were there on the tour, did you get a sense of how, or in fact, if the Ryder Cup means more in Europe than it does here in the States?
The first question, I think I know all of them really well. Being over there for a year, you pretty much play with everybody and going to dinners and things like that. You know, you're hanging out with everyone, just like you are here in the States. But I mean, that's where I started, so I've probably known those guys longer than I have the guys in the States. But it's fun. It'll be fun to compete against them this week. And what was your second question?
I was saying whether you got a sense, because you've been on both tours, whether the Ryder Cup means more on the range on the European tour compared to on the range here in the States too.
We both care a lot. I can tell you that. You know, Europe's obviously gotten the better of us over the last few years, and you've seen their, you know, the celebrations. I was there, and I think it was right after they won the last one. I was in Wentworth when I won Rookie of the Year for the European Tour, and they had their celebration dinner there. So I was there watching them celebrate. You know, it was cool for them, and they were celebrating it, but also at the same time, you know, we want to celebrate over here too. Everybody cares a tremendous amount about the Ryder Cup. You know, you can see it in the team room. You can see the passion the guys have. A bunch of the veterans, the older guys, they know. I mean, you see the way they talk about it and the smile and the passion they have for it. I mean, everybody cares a lot.